They gave her some medication, but they didn't do any tests. Didn't do any CT scans. If they did, they would have caught it. And so now we are seeing a combination of factors here in this story that is making it so difficult for this family, not only to navigate, but to also be able to get to a place where they could actually get to the healing that they deserve.
Welcome back to PowerVault Network, where we live and learn our culture, our story, our way. Today, let me introduce you to Adriana Smith. She was a 30-year-old sister from Georgia, a loving mom to her 5-year-old son, and a nurse who put her heart into every shift at Emory University Hospital. Her people say she was kind, caring, always looking out for everybody else before herself. That's who she was, a real one. But back in early February, Adriana started having these crazy headaches. She was 9 weeks pregnant at the time, so you know she wasn't playing around. She went to Northside Hospital, looking for some answers. But instead of doing their job, running tests, figuring out what's up, they just handed her some meds and told her to bounce. Like her pain didn't matter. The next morning, man, it's hard to even say this, her boyfriend found her gasping for air, struggling, fighting to breathe. He called 911 quick, and they rushed her to Emory University Hospital. That's when they found out she had blood clots in her brain. The doctors tried, but it was too late. Adriana was declared brain dead.
They did a CT scan and she had blood clots all in her head. So they had asked me if they could do a procedure to relieve them, and I said yes. And then they called me back and they said that they couldn't do it.
Now, here's where this story hits different.
Ready to level up your travel game? Check out this spacious travel toiletry bag. You're the best friend on every adventure. I'm telling you, this isn't just any makeup bag. With its big compartment, it's designed for both women and men, so everyone can enjoy the ultimate organization. No more digging through a messy bag. Everything has its place, making packing a breeze. And guess what? It's waterproof. So whether you're at the beach or in a hotel, you won't have to worry about spills or splashes winning your essentials. Seriously, it's a game changer. I love how easy it is to grab and go, and it fits perfectly in my suitcase. You're going to wonder how you ever travel without it, right? Don't miss out. Click the link to snag yours today and travel in style. You'll thank me later.
And it's gonna break your heart. Because Adriana was pregnant, the hospital decided to keep her body on life support. Not for her, but to let the fetus keep growing. She's at 21 weeks now, and they're planning to keep her hooked up to these machines until around 32 weeks, when the baby might have a shot at surviving outside the womb. Think about that for a second. Her family, her mom, her little boy, her man, they gotta sit there, watching her body breathe through tubes and wires, knowing she's already gone. That's some heavy, heavy stuff, y'all. It's trauma on top of trauma. Her 5-year-old, he still thinks his mom was just sleeping. How do you even explain this to a kid? The family's grieving, but they can't even let go yet. They're stuck in this nightmare, watching her every day. And it's not just the emotional weight. April's feeling the financial hit too. She said, every day that goes by, it's more cost, more trauma, more questions. These hospital bills, they're stacking up. Thousands of dollars a day. Who's got that kind of money just lying around? So what's making this happen? She says it's all tied to Georgia's anti-abortion law. Check this. The law says they can't pull the plug on life support if it had hurt the fetus, even if the mom's already brain dead. See, this ain't just about Adriana. This is bigger, fam. It's about how these laws are hitting real people, our people. It's got us asking, who gets to call the shots here? The mom, the family, or some lawmakers who don't even know what it's like to walk in their shoes? Let's take it back a second. In 2019, Georgia dropped House Bill 481, the heartbeat bill. It bans abortions once a fetal heartbeat kicks in, usually around 6 weeks. And it's got rules that say if the mom can't speak for herself, the fetus gets protected. Sounds good on paper maybe, but for Adriana's family, It's tearing them apart. This ain't politics for them, it's personal. They're powerless, y'all. Can't even decide what's right for their own daughter, their own sister, their own love. Now let's talk facts. Brain death? That's when the brain shuts down for good. Legally, you're gone. But with machines, they can keep the body going. We hit up Dr. John Smith, a neurologist, to get the science. At 21 weeks, that baby's still super early. Survival odds outside the womb, slim. And even if it makes it, there could be big health issues. Lungs, development, you name it. The doctors are pushing for 32 weeks to give it a better shot, but nothing's promised. Adriana's family's caught in the middle. They want the best for this baby, no doubt. But they also know Adriana, how she lived, what she'd want. And this ain't it. But even with all this pain, Adriana's family's holding on to hope. They're strong, y'all. They believe her story's gotta mean something, that it can shake things up, make folks pay attention, push for laws that actually care about people. So where are we at with this? Adriana's story, it's a wake-up call. It's got us looking in the mirror, asking, what kind of world we trying to build? One that's got love and respect for our mothers, our families, or one that's stuck on rules over real lives? Let's keep it real. Adriana's memory deserves better. We gotta fight for healthcare that lifts us up. Laws that see us as people, not just cases. Her story's calling us to step up. Despite everything, Adriana's family's still standing tall. They're out here, pushing for justice, for compassion, for all of us. Let's roll with them, fam. Let's make some noise.